Hey guys, I'm Amit Kumar and welcome to this video in which we are going to talk about maps. A map is a collection of key value pairs where each unique key maps to a single value. Keys and values can be any data type that can be primitive, collection, as objects, user-defined types, and built-in Apex types. Map keys and values can contain any collection and can contain nested collections as well. Map keys can contain up to 7 levels of nested collections, and that makes up to 8 levels overall. To declare a map, use the map keyword followed by the data types of the key and the value within angular brackets. For example, we can create a map of integer string where integer is the key type and string is the value type, and we can call the map constructor like this. Or we can have a string type, that is string type of key and a string type of value for a map. Or we can have a nested one as well where string is the key type and list of string is the value type. We can populate map key value pairs when the map is declared by using curly braces syntax. Within the curly braces, specify the key first, then specify the value for that key using this arrow. With the get method of map, we can access any specific value of the map by passing in the key. For example, we can hardcode a map of students of integer string type like this, where key is specified, then an arrow operator, and then a value for that specific key. We can print the map of students directly to the debug, or we can call the get method by passing the key value. So right now students.get1 is going to return Amit. There are few points to consider. The iteration order of map elements is deterministic. We can rely on the order being the same in each subsequent execution of the same code. However, it is recommended to always access map elements by a key. So when we add a value to a map, it's going to add the value, but it's going to add the value according to the increasing order of the key and not according to the order in which we have added it. Though the order is deterministic and we can rely on it, but it is recommended to always access map elements by a key. A map key can hold the null value. We can have a null as a value in the map. Even if we want, we can insert a key as null also, but key should be unique. So in a map, you can have only one null as a key, but definitely you can have as many null values as you want with unique keys to each null value. Adding a map entry with a key that matches an existing key in the map overrides the existing entry with that key with the new entry. So as I told you, a map manages unique key only. So if you are going to add another entry with the same key, it's going to update the previous value for that key. Map keys of type string are case sensitive. So just like we discussed in list, when we are using list with string type, case sensitivity is there, and so it applies on the keys of map as well. Uniqueness of map keys of user-defined types is determined by the equals and hash code methods which you provide in your classes. The uniqueness of keys of all other non-primitive types such as S-object keys is determined by comparing the object's field values. So if we are having user-defined types as key, then the uniqueness is maintained according to the equals and hash code method that we provide in the class. For all other non-primitive types such as S-objects as keys, the uniqueness is maintained by comparing the object's field values. So it's pretty much of talk, and now it's time to see the things practically. So guys, here we are on our developer console, and let's create a program for maps. So guys, here's our program, and you can see in this program I have created this first map with integer and string in key value pairs where key is integer and string is value, and I inserted values to this map in a hard-coded fashion. Here I have created another map with string as key value pair and this map name is country capitals. I entered hard-coded values here as well with country name as key and its capital as value. In the third map I created with string and list of string map, where list of string is value and string is the key. Named this map as dep employees, or you can say department employees, and here the department names is the key and the list of employees is the value for that. Take a note of how we hard coded the list of employees for each key over here. After that, we printed all these three maps over here with student with roll number, countries and capitals, and departments and employees. So let's see the output. So guys, you can clearly see how it's printing the output. It's printing the key equals to and the value with all the maps. And the interesting thing is, you can see in the countries and capitals, it is not the order in which I specified the value. It is printing the key values according to the increasing order of the key. The same applies over here in the third map, where the string and the list of string are the key values. So let's create another program for the maps. So here's our program, and here you can see I created a map of string with name country currency code or country cur code. And you can see the fashion in which I am defining it, though I can specify everything in one single line, but this way of defining is actually increasing the code readability. So here I specified country name as keys. So I have specified country names over here, and I intentionally created two keys over here with same name, but I changed their case. The values of these keys are same. I also created a key with null and specified value as unknown, and another key with a value of null. Now here we are printing countries with currency code, and then here we are getting the currency of a specific country by calling the get method and passing the country name as key, and it will return the currency of that country. Now you can see in line number 15, I am entering another value with the same key which is already present. So a key with null is already present over here. So when I will assign not known to it, definitely it's going to override the current value unknown and a new value non-known. It's a typo over there. It should be not known. So a new value not known will be replaced over there. And I'm getting the value of this null key as well. So what will happen is this certain map will have two different keys, Spain, as keys are case sensitive, and it will have two Spain keys with the same value. It will have a null when we will print it for the first time, and for that time it will print unknown for it. When we will get the key of Qatar, it will print QAR over here. When we will put not known at the place of null, definitely it's going to override unknown, and then when I will get it, unknown will be printed. So let's run this program. Now you can clearly see when we printed the value, you can see two Spain values over there because of case sensitivity. You can see a null key having unknown and an unknown key having null. When we get the value of Qatar country, it's printing currency code QAR. And when we are overriding the null with not known and fetching it, now null is having not known as value rather than unknown. So guys, that marks the end of this video. See you soon in the next video. Till then, thank you and take care.